Hi everybody, I'm Brandon.
I'm Conrad.
Today we're going to talk about Willie's success and to also help you get through finals.
As we all know, finals is a stressful time, and it's full of struggle and headaches. But with our advice, we can make your final experience just that much better.
First rule of finals is to be positive and upbeat and be ready to tackle anything. If you let finals win over your happiness, then you'll fail when it matters the most.
Like in the story, Through the Tunnel, Jerry had to learn to control his breathing in order to get through the tunnel, which shows how he always was upbeat in achieving his goals.
So obviously Jerry faced a treacherous task. Just like going through the tunnel, and then in your case, the tunnel would be finals.
One way to get through it is to study and get good grades in the beginning on your finals, and you will ultimately pass your classes.
One thing that will help you through these difficult times is having grit. Webster defined it as firmness of character and indomitable spirit.
That definition is what you need when entering the wilderness of finals. Just like Chris McCandless in the Alaskan interior, Chris's struggle to find peace in solitude, including him venturing out into the wild to find that peace.
When considering this in your finals, always remember to take a step away from studying and take a new approach to tackling a problem. Sometimes that could require leaving everything behind to focus on something completely new.
Remember all of this when entering into the challenge of finals, and never give up.
Just like Sildwiller says in Louder Than Words, actions speak louder than words do. Instead of saying you're going to study hard for each final, just stop talking and just straight up do it.
Hey, so just some extra tips on how to pretty much complete your finals is take advantage of tutor time. They give it to you for a reason. When you go there, go to the classes that you need it the most. I personally am not very good at math, so I'd be going to pre-calc. Trying to ask the teacher a lot of questions, get to know the class, go over anything I didn't understand, other ideas to go over tests.
And those study guides that teachers give you during finals, don't just throw those out and say, oh, I know what I can do. I don't need this. You do need it. It will help you out a lot. It will show you exactly what's going to be on the final. So if you study hard for what is on the final, you'll ultimately be good on the final.
It's a good point, too. The thing with classes, I think, for everyone has different goals. Some of them could be just to pass the class, getting that D or above, and some of it's, they're borderline B to an A, and they really need to get that A. I think when you're studying, you should always study to get an A. Don't go for anything less. When you kind of have the final in front of you, always think like you're going to get an A on this, and every problem is going to be that challenge. And once you get over that challenge, the reward you'll get is just the best reward you could possibly accomplish. The whole point of finals is to take everything you learned in that semester and kind of show kind of what you know, and it's just a great way to express what you know.
Yeah, and I know for me, whenever I finally do a final and pass it, I feel amazing. I want to run around, jump around. Not the song, just jump around. And most of the time, though, when I'm studying, I always listen to my music. That's one thing that can help you focus intently. There's no background noise. There isn't, like, friends running around and screaming in your ear, like, oh, hey, stop doing this. Come hang out with us or whatever. Just put your earbuds in, play your music. I put mine to high so I purposely can't hear anybody. So I'm just focused on studying for this final.
It's a very good point. I think, there's a bunch of different strategies to studying. Like Brandon likes music. I personally do it with music too, unless I'm doing stuff that doesn't require me to work out problems, something that requires me to look at something to memorize it or just to know the content. I really have to concentrate. I don't like that much noise around me, so I think having that kind of quietness in the room will really help. Really like achieve a higher grade on the finals. You'll get that concentration, and you won't have any other distractions.
Yeah. So just remember, push hard, have true grit, and eventually you will succeed.
Peace.
Later.